All right, guys. Today I have with me JoJo. Is that your real name?
No, my government name is Jordan, but everyone knows me as JoJo.
Oh yeah. Why? Why did they give you that nickname?
I don't know. My family just gave it to me when I was young. So
The first thing I heard when I heard JoJo, I was like, from Powerpuff Girls.
oh, like Mojo JoJo.
Mojo JoJo. I was like,
Yeah, I get that a lot. I have a lot of nicknames.
so tell me a little about yourself.
I was born and raised in Hawaii, and I actually played volleyball my whole life, and I went to playing Division 1 volleyball in college. And I have a full ride scholarship. And
For volleyball?
yeah, for volleyball.
Didn't even know that was a thing.
I know, yeah. So I had a full ride to play D1, and then I lived in New York for 2 years, and then lived in California for a year, and then moved back home.
Oh,
Yeah.
I lived in Cali too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, San Diego.
Oh, I was in Bakersfield.
Okay. Is that like middle of nowhere or something?
Yeah, middle of nowhere, like the armpit of California.
Armpit.
Yeah.
So how old are you?
I'm 23, but I'm turning 24 next month.
Okay. Early happy birthday.
Thank you.
And your ethnicity?
I am full Japanese.
No. You
Yeah.
speak so Hawaiian. I thought you were Hawaiian.
Really?
You have like the
Do I
Hawaiian-
really? Why do people say that? Even when I lived in the mainland, they're like, you have an accent. I'm like,
Yeah,
do
it's
I?
like Hawaiian accent to be honest.
Really?
Yeah, super
Oh.
Hawaiian. All right, what's one thing people don't know about you just by looking at you?
I'm a degenerate.
What does that mean?
I like to gamble.
Really?
Yeah. I gamble a lot. I go out like every night. It's kind of bad.
You go out every night?
Not every night, but maybe like 4 out of the 7 days of the week.
God
I'm
damn.
outside.
Like bar hopping or something like that?
Yeah,
Or
I
just,
bar hop. I go to the strip club.
what?
Go out to eat. Club,
Really?
concerts, all over.
Okay. And are you in a relationship right now?
No,
You're not in a relationship?
kind of just out of one.
So you're single. When was the last time you were in a relationship? You said you just got out of one?
Well, it was like pretty recent, like
How recent?
maybe like a month ago.
Oh, is that why you're outside all the time now? Just trying to
No,
get
I was
over
still outside in a relationship. I like going out with my friends, and plus I work in all the bars, so I'm like always outside. Yeah.
While you were in a relationship, your boyfriend wasn't bothered the fact that you were working in these places and you were outside all the time?
No, he was a little different. I mean, he used to go out like because he was way older than me, but
How much older?
he was 32,
Okay.
so
And
like
you're
9
20,
years.
okay.
But I mean, he knew what I worked in, and but he just trusted me, so I could do whatever.
So tell me about that relationship. Was there any like cheating involved or any infidelity or anything?
No,
Trust
no
issues?
cheating.
No trust
Oh,
issues?
definitely trust issues, but he kind of had like a, let's say, drug problem, and it kind of made him kind of like crazy.
Paranoid.
Yeah, he would get paranoid if you like did drugs and stuff like that.
Right.
Yeah, so I was like, cause like I'm a loyal person. Like I'm cool. Like I like to go out, but like I'm very respectful. Like if I'm in something or not, or even talking to someone, I'm not like doing too much crazy stuff. But I guess his mentality was like a little different, so he got kind of crazy.
Yeah. I mean, you work in a bar. You get probably
Yeah.
hit on pretty often, right?
Yeah, it's part of the job.
It's part of the job, but imagine how he feels as being the opposite sex. He's like, she constantly gets hit on and I have to constantly worry about. You've never had a situation where you're like, I kind of like this guy.
Oh, like if I was working? No. Like when I like someone, I kind like, or when I'm in love with someone in a relationship, I just don't notice any other guy, no matter if I'm getting hit on or not. I'm like oblivious to it.
How did that relationship end? What was the issue with it?
I guess him just doing drugs, and I mean, he had money and stuff, and like he could take care, and like, you know, he bought me all the gifts, and he was good, but he just kind of, the drugs kind of just made him crazy, like really like not even like normal crazy toxic kind. It was like I can't even like explain
What's the craziest thing he's ever done? Like he has showed up to your
Yeah,
house?
he showed up to my house. Like I don't even know if I should be saying like all this stuff. Like he would talk about like, oh, like the Illuminati and all this.
Bro, they're real though.
I mean, are
Yeah,
they?
she's looking at me.
I was like, oh my god. I'm like, huh? But like him sober, he's like fine. But him on drugs is just like out there.
You don't believe in the Illuminati?
I mean, I I believe that there's a higher power,
Yeah, for sure.
and like, you know, the government's run by something, but
Mm.
he believed it in a different way, and I was just like,
Too much.
yeah. I mean, we still talk here and there, but I'm kind of like mentally checked out.
Mm.
Yeah.
So which relationship was that number? How many relationships have you been in?
That was my second.
So you've only been in two.
Yeah, only
What
been in
was
two.
what was the one before that?
That was like maybe like the maybe 2 years before, or a year before or we broke up like right when COVID happened, so 2019. Yeah.
Okay. Now, why did that end?
Oh, he was a cheater. This bitch had Tinder. Yeah, he talked to like girls I know. Like,
No.
ugh.
Out here?
Yeah.
Wait, so you caught him using Tinder?
Yes. The day he asked me to be his girlfriend, I literally heard like the Tinder ping, and I was like, and he was sleeping. I looked at the phone. I was like, really? And then whatever. And then I went back to the mainland for school, and then someone told me, like, one of my classmates was like, oh, are you still dating that guy? And I'm like, yeah, why? She's like, oh, he super likes me on Tinder. And this girl, I was like, oh my God, okay. Goddamn. Yep.
So he asked you to be his girlfriend that day, and you saw a
So there was
notification.
twice. So from the first day, and then like 4 months later, he did it again.
He went back on Tinder.
Yeah.
Wait, but how did you bring it up to him? You're like, I caught your bitch ass.
Oh, I just went full in swinging. I was like,
No.
what the hell? I was like, are you freaking serious? Like, again? And it just kept happening again and again. And I found like girls' nudes in his phone. But here's the thing, I stayed.
You stayed?
I stayed for like still like a year and a half more. Like, we were together for a year and a half. Like, I stayed in that relationship. And he was the one to end up leaving me.
Wow.
But I have to thank him, because I wouldn't be who I am today because of that.
Why? What did you learn from that?
I mean, I was so down bad. Like, I was chasing the guy like for months after, like crying, please, please, please.
To come back?
Yeah, to come back. I was like that. Like, that was my first like ever.
Tripping.
Yeah, I know it was bad, but I got hotter. I got richer after.
Oh yeah, you get
like,
hotter for sure.
Oh yeah, like I glowed up. Like, you probably wouldn't recognize me like when I was dating him, and I had like, I mean, my parents have like they always gave me money, whatever, because my parents are like decently off, but it's not like I had my own money just to spend like crazy kinds. But after that, then I started hustling, like getting my bag up, and I wouldn't have been able to do that if I was with him, probably.
But like mentally, how do you catch him cheating and then just like be okay with that? Why did you? You know what I mean?
I don't
That's the
know.
question I'm asking. I'm like, why would you just be like, all right?
I guess I just never thought, I would find someone else to be comfortable with, or
Oh, so it was already like comforting.
yeah, like I was just attached, I think, and like, you know, we like did a lot of stuff together, so it's like he showed me like a whole new world, because I was so sheltered my whole life. Like, I went to private school, and like I was super good, never talked to boys, never like partied. Like, I was very like, I just like played volleyball, like did organized sports, and then once I went to college, then I met him and all that. And
Didn't see that coming out.
yeah, I know. Everyone's like, "What? You were innocent?" I was like, "I am innocent. Like, I literally like didn't even like drink in high school. Like, no parties." Yeah, and he kind of showed me like the rave world.
Oh,
like,
he broke your cherry. With
yeah,
that.
yeah, that love. Yeah. So.
All right, but like, did you ever have a hard time after that, thinking that all men were all cheaters?
No, I honestly, I mean, I didn't trust as easy, but I kind of like for myself, like, I just thought like, oh, like I'm not gonna, just because one person screws it up for me, I'm not gonna like judge the whole population off
That's
of it.
good.
Yeah.
But you're still young though.
Yeah, of course.
When
I'm
you
still
hit 30,
young.
you're gonna be like, all men are the same.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
All right, so you're single right now. What have you been going through right now? Anyone blowing up your DMs? You going on dates?
No.
At
I've been
all?
just like going out with the girls. Like, we go to the strip club like 4 times a week. Like, I mean, I go on dinners, like, you know, with my friends, and like some of our guy friends will take us out. But I'm trying to just stay by myself.
No one's trying to get you though right now?
I mean, I guess like when I go out, yeah, guys hit on me and whatever. But I'm kind of just like.
Have you been on any dates since the breakup?
No.
At all?
No.
Why?
I don't know. I'm just like turned off. I know a lot of girls like go boyfriend to boyfriend to boyfriend.
Dude, out
Like,
here especially.
I know, like some girls, I'm like, have you ever been single for more than a week? Like, even
Yeah.
my like sister is like that. Like,
I don't like
she
that.
always had a boyfriend, and I'm
Yeah.
just like, I don't know how you guys do it. Like, where do you guys find these guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm just like kind of chilling. I'm honestly like I kind of go back to my ex.
You want to go back to your
No, I kind of go back to him. Like we kind of go back and forth. So that's why I'm not like fully out of it. But like,
so like, okay, once in
we're
a while type of thing?
yeah, we're kind of like dragging each other along, kind of thing.
It's the worst type of relationship.
Yeah,
Ugh, I hate that.
know.
I hate the dragging along type of crap.
Yeah,
Do you have a type in general?
yeah.
Tell me. Type.
I like Asian gangsters.
You like Asian gangs?
Like guys with like tattoos and
Right.
trappers and stuff. My first, my first boyfriend, he was like kind of like a bad boy vibe. Like he kind of grew up like ghetto and stuff. Like I kind of like that. I don't know why. Like I like if they grew up ghetto. It's kind of like weird. It's like a fetish or something. Because,
That's cool.
Because like I grew up like private
I think you like New Yorkers
school.
then.
Yeah.
We're all ghetto there. What if you slept with a guy? He cried after sex, but you thought he was really attractive, but you just had sex with him and he started crying. What would you do?
I'd be like, "Are you good?" And then ghost.
Are you good and then ghost?
Yeah, I mean, unless like we're like in love, then maybe it's different. But the first time, I'll be like, "Oh, okay, I gotta go."
Okay.
I get the ick like really quickly from people. That's
Really?
why like I only had two boyfriends because like I mean I've talked to guys and I have went on dates, but I get the ick so fast.
Have you ever been on a bad date?
Honestly, I haven't been on many dates.
Oh, really?
So
You're still young. That's why, though.
yeah.
When you're dating, what do you think you bring to the table?
I think I'm fun.
Like how? Tell me what fun is.
I'm the friend like who's down for anything. Like we want to go to brunch, we can go to brunch, we can go shopping. I'm down to like go golfing. I'm down to go gym. I'm all about making my own money. Like I'm not gonna just like use people. Like I can bring stuff to the table. Like I feel like I'm somewhat knowledgeable about a lot of things in life. Yeah.
But like, what else? Because like, if you're in a relationship with a guy, it's inevitable that you're always down for everything. You know, girls,
Yeah.
guys always want to go with you, and you want to go with them, vice versa. But like, what do you actually bring to the table? Meaning, like a guy, he has to have his financial shit in order, right?
Yeah.
Right, or else
Yeah,
girls are
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
be like, "Who are you to me?"
Yeah.
So what does a girl bring in 2023 to the table if they're dating?
Oh, what is a girl like the standard that
Yeah.
girls bring?
Yeah,
Or
what
what
do you-
they should bring or what?
No, I just want to know what you think they bring to the table.
Well, to be honest, like I don't know, my generation's very different. I'm like the type where like I feel like a girl should just be her feminine self and like, you know, just like be someone to care for a guy, like cook, clean. Like I mean, it sounds like cliche, but like
No, we want that, but we don't get it nowadays.
yeah, I see
you-
a lot
you
of
actually-
no, a lot of girls like they want to act hard, they want to be independent, they
Yeah.
want to be like, oh, like you know, I'm gonna be more of a boss than my boyfriend or whatever and all that. But I mean, I think girls should be like more soft and like you know like want to take care of a guy. But of course, the guy got to bring his stuff to the table if that's
Agreed.
gonna happen. But I feel like a lot of these times like. The guys in my generation, that's why I only like dating older now, like 30 minimum.
What?
Yes, because
That's cool.
Young boys are just like not it. Like they don't want to provide. Like just like my one friend, like her boyfriend made her go half on like or pay most of the rent, and my other friend, she's paying the whole rent for her boyfriend, and they're all like 3 years older than them, the guys. And I'm like, you know what I mean? Like how does our generation of guys expect women to cook, clean? But, you know, they don't want to be a man and, like, go hustle out there and bring more to the table and take care of the girl, you know?
That I agree.
Yeah.
Don't be asking for shit if you're not paying.
Yeah.
I agree with that. But do you cook and clean it when you're in a relationship?
Oh, yeah. I chef it up. I'll
Oh.
clean, like... But, like, only if you're, like, taking care of me. But if you're not, then, like, you're on your own. I ain't your mom. Like, I'm not your wife yet, you know? But, like, my first, like, boyfriend, like, he was broke, like... But I still like did everything. Like I would cook, I would clean, like I'd pay for stuff. So I was like, eh.
Why are you so accepting to the fact that he's broke? Why is any girl accepting to these kind of things? If a guy's broke, why are you guys so like, oh, I'll accommodate you, I'll pay for your shit? It shouldn't be like that.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, I think girls just are blind. Like
To love,
sometimes. Yeah, they just kind of. I think every girl just wants to be in love. Like every girl is a hopeless romantic. So even if a guy got it like that or they don't, like they can still fall for them and do the most.
Yeah, that's not smart. You
Yeah.
guys are wired very badly, terribly
Yeah.
for love. All this, you
No, we
sacrifice
really
everything.
are. Like all my
Yeah.
girlfriends, man, like it's so bad.
It's
The
terrible.
stuff that they go through, and I mean, including myself too. But
You've been through nothing yet. One druggie, that's nothing.
no, if you
nothing.
only knew.
I'm sure there's more stories too.
Yeah, I kind of don't even want to get into it, but yeah.
All right. So today's topic we're gonna be talking about is body count. Do you think body count matters for both sexes?
Personally, I wouldn't really care because I like been with guys with like body counts like over 100.
And they told you.
Yeah. Well, they lied at first, but I ended up finding out, and I was like, whatever. The past is the past, I guess. Like as long as who you are now with me,
Right.
whatever. But I even have girlfriends who have body counts like over 100, 200.
Really?
And they're like my age.
What the fuck?
Yeah. So it's like I can't really judge. Like I mean, who you do you, like I'm not gonna judge. So I don't really think it matters. But
The friends that you have that have a body count over 100, honestly, like, is it just more of a like I'll fuck anything that gives me attention type of vibe, or like how do you get a body count over 100? I've always wondered. Like,
honestly, I don't even know. Like I think.
I mean, you hear their stories.
Yeah. Okay. Well, there's only like a hat. Like there may be like 2 or 3 or like that.
I know, but
yeah,
I want to know like how could you sleep with that many people?
I know. I think it's kind of like what.
No, I'm asking you, how could you sleep
Oh,
with that
like
many?
I think maybe they just like go out, get drunk,
So it's
and
that.
go home with someone, kind
Oh,
of thing,
wow.
or some like we work in the bars, like, and some guys are like maybe down to pay, like not pay for sex, but like they're down to like flash their money, spend money at the bar at them, and then they're attracted to that and they just go, yeah.
So that's a real thing, right?
Yeah, like so like Hawaii's bar scene is like very interesting because it's like we have like the clubbing scene, which is like legal, and then we have like after hours scene.
It's legal too, kind of.
No, it's illegal.
What do you mean it's legal?
Like one of the places I work at is illegal. Like
But what does that mean? You can't have...
like it's not a paper. Like it's like
it's
like
off the
different.
books?
Yeah, it's off the books, and it's like only like if you know, you know.
Oh,
and, like,
I see.
It's like a different crowd, and then yeah, there's like your regular bars, whatever. But and like there's a lot of hostess bars here, and I don't know if you know what that is, but like girls get paid like $20 to drink a shot, and they keep like $15 of it, and 5 goes to the bar.
Okay.
Yeah, so
What's
that
the benefit for the guy?
they're just getting your company, and they get to talk story with you and hang out, and yeah, but like some
Pity
girls
party.
can take it farther. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's why like I guess like you could possibly go home with a guy every time you work, like, yeah, especially in that kind of scene. So it's like kind of, I think that's how maybe like my friends racked up their bodies.
That's way too much.
Yeah.
What if a guy told you like the body count matters? Like, I'm assuming you have a low body count because you haven't...
Yeah, I think mine's just like, I mean, mine isn't like a single digit, but it's not like over 20.
It's not over 20.
Yeah.
But it's in the tens.
Yeah.
Okay. But what if a guy told you that he cared about body count? And
I think all guys do.
yeah, we do. But
Yeah.
we don't understand the fact
And
that
all my friends lie.
yeah, you guys all lie.
Yeah, but you guys lie too. Your number always be changing every time I ask.
It depends on the guy. Like, if we trying to flex, we increase it. But, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? I don't think we lie I don't think we lie to the degree you guys lie. You guys lie to lower the body count. Men lie
Yeah.
to increase the body count. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? There's a difference.
I know it's kind of weird, yeah.
Because you guys have access to sex whenever you want from a guy. We have to earn sex from a girl. We have to, like, charm her and all that.
Yeah.
So it's easier for you guys to rack up the
Oh, yeah,
numbers
for
as opposed to
sure.
what. But yeah, so like you lie in when you're with a guy who asks you your body count, honestly.
No, I'm pretty truthful.
You're pretty truthful?
Yeah, I mean, I tell them what it is. Because, I mean, it's not like mine's is high, so it's not like I gotta... I mean, he could say, oh, that anything higher than 4 is high, for a girl or whatever. But I'm just like... I mean, I only dated, like, 1 person or 2 people. Like, what did you expect? Like...
So you dated 1 or 2 people, the rest were all hookups.
Yeah.
Tell me about the hookups. Are you into one night stands?
No, I'm not into it. I mean, okay, most of it happened like my freshman year of college when I moved to New York. Like
New York.
yeah, my first time drinking, like my first time partying, you know, like like college parties and like
Right.
frat houses, and
Right.
I just was like, oh my god, like dumb little freshman girl kind of thing. But
Right.
after that, when I like matured, then I kind of like was pretty selective, and like a guy would have to take me out consistently, and
Okay, so
then
you
I
were
would.
selective. So that means you had some trauma, something you didn't like about that scene. What is it like? Did you have bad experiences with it?
Oh, about the hookup scene.
Yeah, I want to know those stories.
I don't know. I just felt dirty. Like I just like, okay, I don't want to like get with a guy just to get with a guy. You know what I mean? Like I'd rather like be in love or like have some sort of feeling or connection or, you know, like or like respect, you know, before I like offer myself to someone.
Right.
Yeah.
So when a girl sleeps with a guy, she feels dirty after it if it's a one night stand. Vice versa, if it's a guy sleeping with a girl for the first time, they actually feel proud.
Yeah.
So that's how girls' logic are compared to guys. Okay.
Yeah.
So you say you don't mind dating a guy with a high body count. What if it's in the 200s?
I mean,
But you really liked him.
I mean, I'm not gonna judge people on their past. Like, I get guys could be a hoe and then get locked down after, you know. Like, I think it's almost like better if a guy like got it all out. Like,
But you see, that's the difference. Your equivalent to us having a high body count is your equivalent to having a low body count. Because men, we are praised for having experience that we could teach you in the
Yeah, yeah,
bedroom.
yeah.
You know what I mean? That's why we value a girl with a very low body count.
oh,
It's the same equivalent, but we value different things.
I guess so.
You know?
Yeah, yeah,
We
yeah.
could teach. Like, would you want to fuck with a virgin? Honestly.
No.
Yeah, that's a normal answer,
No.
man. That's a normal
Yeah.
answer.
Yeah,
When I
see,
was,
that's why, yeah, I don't mind high body count because I would not want to be with a guy who didn't know what to do.
yeah,
I'm
man.
like,
Going back to the guy who cried in the bedroom, that's a virgin. That's probably a virgin. So you work out?
yeah, I work out at least like 3 times a week.
Okay. What do you think about a girl who has abs? Girls who have abs.
Oh, I wish I had abs.
Do you think having abs is an attractive feature for a girl?
I mean, like a slight abs, not like maybe not like rock hard bodybuilder abs, but you know something toned. Like you know the ideal body type now is like fat ass, slim waist, like
Right.
thick thighs, whatever.
I feel like it's trending more towards females having a male body for some reason. Did you notice that?
Yeah, I think guys are liking like. Fit.
No, that's the difference. You're wrong. We
Really?
don't like it.
Oh really?
I think someone should tell women that we don't like it
I
because
think some guys do though.
who do you know that actually says they like it?
Like all like my friends when we go to the gym, I go with like a lot of guys and stuff, and
Mm-hmm.
they're always like checking out like girls who are pretty like muscular. They're like, yeah.
Are they on like juice?
What do you mean juice?
Steroids?
Oh no,
Not at all?
I don't think so.
Are they big?
Okay, well, not like I don't think they like the super yoked up girls, but they like girls like who lift and stuff. Like they're like, oh my god, like and she goes to the gym, like and she can lift more than me. Oh, I love her. Like
Okay.
I think it's everyone's opinion is different.
Yes, but you see, the thing is, like, a lot of guys, we just don't speak about this. Girls they're trying to adapt into this male physique. They want these rock hard abs. Like, I see girls doing shoulders and biceps. I'm like, but why? These are not valued by men as something that are attractive. You know
I
what I mean?
think girls-
Tone is understandable.
Yeah.
You could tone it, fine. But I be going to the gym and I'm like, yo, these bitches are bigger than me. I'm like, what the fuck? This is not attractive. Okay,
Yeah.
abs are known as what? A masculine, attractive body part.
Yeah.
Girls should not be having rock hard abs. These are
Well-
masculine features.
I think it's sort of like I think those girls who do like want to get like that, they're doing it not as a sport, but you know, like they want to lift heavy. They want to like
But why? It's always a guy who convinces them.
no, maybe not. You know, I think sometimes girls just want to like be strong and like stunt in the gym too. It's like not a competition, but you know, like even for me, like I don't want to be like yoked up or like super muscular or whatever, but like something in me is like, oh frick, I want to lift heavier. Like
Why?
I want to like squat 2 plates again. Like I want to, you know, do pull-ups. Like, I don't know. It's just like this competitive nature in me. So I think other girls have that too. Cause like, I mean, I was a D1 athlete like in college. So like for me it was I always wanted to be strong and
So
whatever.
that's what it is?
So now but now of course I want to look more toned and like skinny, whatever. But like it's just like when I go in the gym, I can't even help it. Like I just like go as hard as I can, and I keep wanting to like increase my weight. It's more like a competitiveness, I guess. It's not more so like. I mean, I always tell my friend at the gym, I'm like, I wish I didn't have this competitive nature in me, because I was like, I don't want to keep lifting heavy and get bigger, but it just happens that way, you know? So I don't know. I don't think it's just for guys, you know, but.
Yeah, but it's, I don't know, like, how would you feel if guys were into like mini skirt contests?
But, I mean, lifting's not a man's sport, you know what I mean?
Kind of is. It's the beginning of the time where like gyms were invented. It was mainly men. I'm not saying that women can't go to the gym. You can. I just feel like I'm a little confused whenever I go.
But why is it a man's thing? Why?
Because it initially was. Men are the one with, anatomically speaking, we have larger muscles.
Yeah,
We have
but that
bigger
doesn't mean
muscles.
that men. I mean, girls can't.
You can, but
Yeah, they can, but I'm just like, but why is it wrong in your guys' eyes?
it's not wrong. You could do it. We don't
Yeah.
care. But we're confused to the fact, like, why do you guys think this is attractive? Like girls who
I don't
focus.
think girls do it to be attractive. I mean, maybe some girls do it to like get a fatter ass in the gym.
That's
whatever.
cool. Fatter ass, we
Yeah,
don't care.
yeah.
Legs, fine.
Yeah.
But a girl who walks in and she's like, "Oh, today's back day," and then like I'm walking out with like a fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger back, and I'm like, "Bro, who told you this was attractive?"
I mean, maybe they don't need to be attractive.
I mean, at the end of the day, you care if you're attractive or not, don't you? If you go to the gym, you're trying to be attractive to men.
Yeah, but I mean, I am sure some guys like. I mean, not every single guy likes like a skinny girl. I know some guys who like fat girls, or
I know that too.
you know what I mean. So it's like everyone has.
But I
their
have
own
never
type.
met one guy who's like into the bodybuilder type of girl. That they constantly exist right now. I know a few like
Yeah.
influencers, like their body. I'm very confused. I'm like, and like she goes on dates. I'm like, that's crazy, bro. I'm like, you have really wide shoulders, like really masculine shoulders. Is interesting. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, everyone I guess has their own opinion of what's attractive.
What
or
kind of
not.
bodies do you find attractive? You said you have a type. You like your Asian gangsters.
Yeah.
So,
They mostly have like dad bods.
oh god,
I mean, not like fat, but or like I kind of like skinnier guys.
really? What the
Yeah.
fuck? Oh, Asians. Okay, so it has
Yeah,
to be
like I like just skinny and tall. Like they
lengthy and tall. Okay.
Yeah, like they don't need to be like skin and bones or anything, but or fat. But like I just like a medium body. Like I don't really care if a guy works out or not.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like I mean I work out. I like to work out because like I eat a lot and whatever. But like I don't really care if a guy does or not.
That's kind of weird. If you
Yeah.
work out and he doesn't, that's
Yeah,
like,
my last two.
that's shameful.
My two exes, they didn't work out. Like they
and
didn't
you're
know
okay
how
with
to
that?
live.
I would be embarrassed.
I
I would
mean-
force their ass to go to the gym.
Oh yeah, I was trying to train them, but that didn't end well.
All right, I'm gonna ask you this, and you tell me which one you are. Are you a good girl trying to be bad, or a bad girl trying to be good?
Oof, that's a tough question. Well, I think I was always a good girl my whole life, so I wanted to be bad. But I also thought like I was a bad girl at heart, but then my parents suppressed me and like kept me in this bubble to act like a good girl. So now like that I got all this freedom, I'm older, I have my own money, whatever. Like now I'm like crazy party girl, like doing whatever like crazy shit, like working in all these bars and going to the club every weekend and whatever. But so I don't know. I mean, it's not like I want to be bad, but I think I was just suppressed as a good girl. So it's like it made me want to like, you know how strict parents create
Yeah.
naughty kids
Yeah, I
kind
know.
of thing. So it's kind of like that, yeah.
So you're in the naughty phase right now.
Yeah, I guess you could say. Like I'm trying to move to Vegas. Like,
What?
Yeah.
Why you would actually work like as a stripper there or something?
No, not a stripper, or maybe like bartend in a strip club, or like bottle service or cocktail waitress or something like that. Or
What if you dated a guy and he said it is unacceptable that you work in a bar or a club? Would you listen?
well, actually, I did kind of like see he wasn't my boyfriend, but I did see a guy, but he met me in the bar. So obviously, I'm like, while I was working, you know what I mean? But he wanted me to quit the bar, so he's like, "Oh, only hoes work at the bar," and I was like, "Okay," and I was just so like, because he was older than me, he's like 40.
Oh, whoa, you really like older guys.
Okay, granted, he told me he was like 35, and then he was like, "Oh wait, I'm 38. Oh wait, I'm 40. Sorry." I was like, "Huh?" But then he kind of like was like, "Oh, you better not work there, or you're a hoe, like you slut." And I was like, okay, like help me find a new job then. And he's like, okay, like he's like, I always buy your dinners, whatever your meals, like you're fine. And then so like I stopped working at the bar for a few months, and then I was broke.
Wow, you actually listened.
Yeah,
Wow, I can't believe that.
I know.
Of all the guys you've dated and been with, the age group, who's better in bed? Is it the younger
Older. Oh my god,
Tell
younger
me-
is
tell-
like hell no.
guy? The older guys are better in bed.
Oh yeah, it's like weird. Like you wouldn't think it. I mean, I don't know. Maybe for a guy it's different, but as a girl, like I was like, oh my god, he's old. Maybe he doesn't know, like like maybe he's like doesn't know like what our generation likes or something. But like they're way better than guys my age. Like guys my age are like, I don't even know what they're doing. Like I get the ick so quick. That's why I do not talk to anyone
Your age.
younger than like 30.
Well, what kind of stuff do you like or don't like in the bedroom that maybe the young people have done?
This one guy, he was like so rough, and it was okay, not that I don't like rough stuff, whatever, but like I sort of got like this guy like manhandled the fuck out of me and like freaking bit my nipples off basically. And I was like, I thought I was like gonna die. I was like, oh my god, I hate this. And my friend picked me up, and then I just started crying. I was like, that was so bad.
Really?
But he thinks like it was like so good. I'm like, what?
Like he
Yeah.
bit the shit out of your nipples?
Yes. Like I was like, what the fuck? Like it was like weird shit. And I was just like, is this what they think is like
How old was he? He was young?
oh, he was like 26, 27 or 25.
Wait, so I know most girls, well, not most girls, what am I saying? It's 50-50. A lot of girls like the breast squeezing, and a lot of girls just don't like it because of pain. Which one are you?
Oh, I mean, you can like squeeze it, but not bite. Biting is a ow, like that's sharp. You know what I mean? Like squeezing, like I used to like to be slapped in the face, like that's
Really?
fine. But like this guy was like biting me all over. I was like, and it wasn't like soft, it was like hard. I was like, what is going on? Like, does he think this is like hot or is this his fetish or something?
Is that the worst sex you ever had?
Yeah,
That's the worst.
that was the worst.
Ouch. What's the best? Like, what's the best sex you ever had, and how was it like accomplished in terms of like you liking it?
I'd say my last boyfriend. Yeah. I mean, I think it's for me, it's like the feeling of being in love. Like, I know it's like a girly thing to say, but like, I need to like be like in love with you. And then I think it's like the best, Like, it
Yeah.
doesn't even have to be anything crazy. It's just like, that's just what feels good in me. Cause like, I feel like I said, like, after a hookup, you feel like
Garbage.
like icky. But when you're in love, like, it feels like something good. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. What are some tips that you wish men knew in bed?
I think be gentle at first, like, you know what I mean, until you know what a girl likes. Like, don't just go all crazy and like choking her, slapping her, because like I had friends who were like, oh my god, like he kept slapping my ass so hard, like on the first time, like she's like, I was so turned off, like, and like I think just talking to the girl and like girls like when guys are like more vocal, like some guys are like zip quiet, you know
During
what I mean?
sex?
Yeah. I think, at least be a little vocal.
Meaning like, oh yeah, you like that?
Maybe not the first time, but like, I don't know, just like, I don't want to make the noise, but like make some kind of noise. Like, don't just like dead silence, you know what I mean? It's like for guys, like, it's like you don't want the girl to be like zip silent, you want her to make a little noise, right?
Yeah, moaning.
You're right. Yeah, moaning.
Yeah,
like
we
a guy
need
could like slightly moan, do something. Like me and my friends were just talking about this. Like
Right.
I think my one friend hooked up with a guy and like she's like, oh my god, he was so quiet. It was weird. Like he
Right.
didn't say one word. Like not even like turn over or like to do something. And like I feel like guys should like switch it up. I mean, talk to the girl what she likes, but like every girl's different, of course. Like
Yeah.
I've had friends who like some crazy stuff, but or
Like
I like
what?
some girls I mean I have some friends who are just like, oh, I just like it simple, like I don't want to go too crazy, so it just depends. Yeah,
What's your favorite position?
I think when I'm on top.
Okay. Would you rather have a guy obsessed with you or vice versa? Would you rather be obsessed
Oh,
with a guy?
definitely obsessed with me.
Why?
I don't know. I like when they're obsessed with me and they like chase after me and yeah, like I want to be like the princess and like they just like do whatever. Like I mean, they like not bow down to me. I mean, I don't want like a no bitch boy like, but I want a guy like who's down for me. Like this last like guy I was with, like I'm pretty sure he's not gonna let me go. Like he will literally like follow me to the ends of the earth, kind of thing.
Which guy? The paranoid?
The most recent one.
Paranoid?
Yeah.
He would follow you to the ends of the earth?
Like, yeah, dude. Like, so I'm pretty sure he's still waiting for me. Like, I can probably do whatever and he's still waiting for me.
You're not at all insecure thinking he might be hooking up with someone else?
No, it's not even a thought.
Why?
He doesn't leave his house.
Oh, shit.
Like, cause he did like, he was locked up. So he's kind of like institutionalized, like in the head. Like he doesn't like want to be around crowds. He doesn't want to go out. He used to go out like younger, like back in the day, like of course when he was like maybe my age. But then when he got locked up when he was like in his late 20s, then he kind of like because when guys are like a lot of my friends like they like guys who like been to jail and like prison and all that stuff. Like I don't know, that's really common like type here, like especially in the bar scene and stuff. Like because a lot of those kind of guys come out and like some of them when they come out like they're very like quiet and they're not the same as from
before.
From before. So I think that's like how he is. So he doesn't want to like go out. Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah, he just stays home. Like I would have to beg him to go out.
Would you ever date somebody who murdered someone and went to jail? Bitch, you crazy, man. I can't believe this is even up for question.
I plead the fifth.
You are crazy, son.
I mean, not a murderer, but like for good reason, of course. You know what I mean? The street life. Jesus. I mean, it's kind of bad. It's a bad type to have, but I blame my parents because they sheltered me. Like, I don't know. I just don't want like a little bitch boy.
What's the weirdest sexual thing you've been asked to do in the bedroom?
Weirdest thing I've been asked? Maybe spit in my mouth and slapped in the face, I guess.
Spit in your mouth? The guy spits in your mouth?
Yeah. I don't know. Is that weird? I don't know why.
It's kind of weird.
Oh, isn't it? I was like, I can't tell if it's weird or not. Is this normal?
I mean, I never done that. Why would they want to spit in your mouth? It's like some porno shit?
I guess so.
And you did it?
Yeah.
All right. My last question to you is, how do you feel about Andrew Tate?
I low-key, like, agree with him. Like, his like... I mean, not completely, like, 100% agree with him, but... I mean, I definitely, like his mindset is very, like old school, I guess you could say. But I feel like... Okay, I'm not so much a feminist, like, oh, like... I mean, I'm a girl's girl, don't get me wrong, but... I somewhat agree with him. Like he thinks like how he says like, oh, like the girl should like, you know, cook, clean, be a good wife, and the guy's gonna be a provider. Like I totally 100% agree with that. Like I think our generation these days, like girls try so hard to be like, oh, like I'm this, I'm that, like I don't need a man, like F this, like whatever. And I feel like all those girls are like, oh, I don't need my man to have money or buy me gifts or take care of me, like. And you're just like lying to yourself. You know what I mean?
You are
like,
lying to yourself. I agree
some
with
girls
that.
are just like lying to themselves. Like for what? I mean, I'm really like, I don't really care. Like, but I agree with him with most of his stuff.
Yeah, like how would you like it if a guy paid for everything, took care of you, paid for the house, paid for everything. You get your own little fucking once a month shopping spree. You don't have to work, and we don't want you in the bar. Is that such a bad life for you?
No, exactly. And that's like how it should be. Like.
Yeah, that's how it should be.
Yeah, like my family, that's like, because I guess that's what I grew up seeing. Maybe some people, their mom was the head of the household, because I had friends who their moms made the bread and the dad was like a bus driver or something, you know. But in my household, like my dad owns his own company and stuff, and he, ever since the day I was born, like my mom never worked a day. Yeah, she just cooks, cleans, like she would drive all of us kids to our sports practice, to school, like wash. Our clothes, there would never be a dirty clothes. Like she was always just on top of it, like packing our lunch, packing his lunch. Like he comes home, like dinner's made, yeah, everything. So So that's how I just seen it growing up. So that's what I agree with.
Yeah, you guys always, they have these interviews on the street, and they always ask, like, in a relationship, who's the prize, the girl or the guy? It's okay, we understand it's the girl, right? The prize is the girl. If the prize is the girl, the prize should not be going to work, slaving away, doing these kind of things, because a prize is meant to be shiny and pretty, and that's what we want a girl to be. We want you to look as feminine and beautiful as possible. The guy should be the provider, and the prize should be feminine.
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
we don't mind taking care of your shit, but
Yeah.
a female has to be a female.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
I totally agree. Yeah.
All right. With that, we end the podcast. We want to thank JoJo for coming in.